cut it open.
So let's not give people those ideas, because those poor folks down in the Carolinas getting attacked, they're going to be punching things in the nose.
Or are they getting attacked?
Oh, I think they are.
Now we're up to 10 attacks right
10
now,
attacks. Right? North and South Carolina. That is something out there. Now, I don't know if the listeners know this, but a little bit of information, history. I mean, we are all things cool out there right now. Chuckles Crypt. It is the 40th anniversary of Jaws. 40 years ago and a week, Jaws premiered.
It makes me want to start humming the theme song as we speak, but I won't.
I love that movie. Not only did it premiere, Mr. Jones, but every time it was in the theater, it was a full theater. I mean, I tried getting tickets to go on this thing, and I failed every time. They only had it in one theater. So for a 40-year-old movie to be filling those seats to the brim, bravo, Mr. Spielberg. 40 years later, you still got the attention of us older folks that like it, and you're grabbing that of the younger ones.
Now, during this past Resurrection, one of the drive-through theaters that were replaying it was a waterfront theater, and you could actually sit on a tire tube, a pool tube, and watch Jaws. And to this day, I don't think I'd have the cojones to do that.
Oh, I would be all over that.
You know, in full disclosure, as a young boy, not knowing any better and watching Jaws at a young age, I was afraid to go in my swimming pool in the backyard because I thought that there could possibly be the potential of a shark attack.
Water was water, in other words.
Yeah, exactly. I just didn't know any better.
Now, if you watch that terrible show Ghost Shark on Sci-Fi, that is the possibility that the shark would come out of your pool, but not Jaws. No. I'm very excited actually to see that. That has come back like that. And I don't think it's a conspiracy theory that the sharks are starting to attack people. The waters are warming up. More people are going in it. And people are stupid, and stupid people make great shark food. That's all there is to it.
So you think it's just like Darwinism and they're just getting eaten up to save the humanity kind of deal?
Let me put this out there for you folks out there that think the sharks have the brain enough to hunt you down and kill you. Wait a minute. They don't. You are putting yourself where they swim, where they hunt. You are the idiot that is becoming food. Now, do you go into a jungle with sirloin tips strapped to you that's known to have tigers attacking people?
It's kind of like walking through West Warwick and not being expected to be asked for change.
Or walking through downtown Providence without a bulletproof vest. You just don't do these things. And I always get to laugh at this. And it is hysterical, and I really don't care about these people getting chomped. Especially out in California, some idiot goes out on a surfboard where these seals are all swimming around, and you know that there's a great white out there plucking these things.
In a dark suit.
In a dark suit.
In a black wetsuit.
And then you're mad when the shark attacks you? I mean, come on, dude. My thought is, I'm not going in that water if I know there's a great white in there. I mean, I know I'm a clown, but I'm not that stupid.
Hey, I mean, he should be honored. That means his cosplay of a seal was good enough to fool a shark.
Yeah.
He was even clubbed by the locals.
That was good. That one I'll give you. That was a good one. Now, the bull shark thing, if you know that the bull sharks are in a feeding frenzy, close the damn beach down. I know there's tourism and all that stuff, but...
And don't forget that the mayor of this North Carolina town was named Larry, just like in Jaws.
That is pretty messed up. Now, if people don't know this already, you haven't watched Shark Weekly, a bull shark can go in the water as low as 3 feet and nail you. All right? So you don't even have to be swimming in deep water to get hit by these things.
Well, actually, isn't that where most shark attacks take place, in shallow water?
Yeah.
That is actually incorrect. The most shark attacks that happen to people is undocumented, and I'll get to that in a little bit. But the bull sharks themselves, not only can they swim in shallow water, but they can swim up the rivers and nail people because they can deal with the fresh water. Not only swim up there and nail you, but they can stay in that water. And not nail you like a dolphin does when he gets really excited and pulls you down to the water. No, you're done with these things. And I remember this last year. We were watching Shark Weekly, and your disgusted look on your face because she thought it was special effects when the bull shark ripped the man's thigh muscle off, and all you saw was these flaps of skin hanging.
And you could still see the muscles contracting, so there was this weird pulsing action.
She thought it was special effects.
No, that's got to be fake. Someone did an awesome makeup job, man.
Yeah, it's
then
called the bull shark did.
Real footage. I'm like, ew, gross.
That's, the other thing, George, that a little bit does play into our conspiracy theory is that Discovery Channel stock is, and in full disclosure, I'm an owner of said stock, through the roof during all of these shark attacks. That plays into our conspiracy theory, I think.
It does. I mean, it makes you wonder if maybe the Discovery Channel is paying some of these swimmers to coat themselves with fish guts,
or paying the sharks,
seal entrails, or well, that's a possibility too. That they've signed contracts, exclusive contracts with a few great white sharks.
Except for these aren't great white sharks hitting people, so the great whites are failing.
Chuckles, don't interrupt the narrative here. I don't care if these things are minnow sharks. For the purposes of promotion, they are great white sharks. Every single one of them, bigger than the ones that ate Quint's boat.
George, I'm a nerd, and I take offense to that.
So I have another great transition queued up because we're going to hear from my good friends Juicehead featuring Osaka Popstar, and you cannot believe what the name of this track is. The name of this track is Where You Will Be After You Are Bitten by a Shark. This is a tune called Waiting Room right here on Rhode Island Free Radio.
now we're friends. If you want something more from me, more from me. Don't wanna talk about it. You're such a hypocrite. I'll let you think about it. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Tell me things aren't gonna change, 'cause the words are easy to believe in. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Make up your mind if you wanna stay, 'cause this body's very close to leaving. You're the man, use those hands, and I'll give it all up for you, honey. Let's not excuse how we choose to play out our fantasies. I like it when you come for me. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but you didn't, so I didn't. Set the scene between the sheets, and now we're rolling in it. Don't pretend that we're friends if you want something more from me, more from me, honey. Don't wanna talk about it. You fucking hypocrite. I'll let you think about it. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Tell me things aren't gonna change, 'cause the words are easy to believe in. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Make up your mind if you wanna stay, 'cause this body's very close to leaving. You know I've got some things you can't replace. Your body yearns for thoughts you can't erase. So I don't wanna hear your lies, hold away your alibis. I don't need to question why you're here with me, if this is where I wanna be. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Tell me things aren't gonna change, 'cause the words are easy to believe in. You're only lying to yourself, yeah. Make up your mind if you wanna stay, 'cause this body's very close to leaving.
Lying to Yourself, the name of that one, a little sex coffee right here on Rhode Island Free Radio. Two things I could go for right now as we have been at this live broadcast. If you can believe, we've been with you for close to 2 hours now on 4th of July Eve, a holiday that I completely made up a few days ago. And I invited all my friends to come down here, and they all came, and we are gorging ourselves on pizza and soda pop, listening to the best local music. And right now, talking with George Garner from the Haunted Cabaret and Chuckles the Clown from Chuckles Crypt. Right now we're talking something that, to me, lies perfectly into 4th of July weekend, and that is shark attacks.
Hell yeah. And let me start by saying I think sex coffee would taste like ass. Boom, boom, boom. I made a funny.
Hey-o!
Yeah, I was waiting to get that one in there. Who doesn't like Shark Week? I mean, it's kind of weird that it's in July now instead of August. But I could see why they did it, because towards August, summer's wrapping up. People are getting ready for school and whatever it's not, and they're not really paying attention to it.
Whereas, as they said in Jaws, the 4th is the height of tourist season.
Right. So they put it there where everybody's going to be watching this stuff and catching it on vacation. Brilliant move on their part. I just hope they